Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth is one of the most successful commercial releases of Magic the Gathering. It was released in June 2023, and 7 days after the release, the One Ring has been found in Canada. It was in a collector booster, and later, on August the 2nd, 2023, Post Malone purchased this card for $2 million US. In addition to summer release, on November the 3rd, 2023, there were 4 special scene boxes released to showcase the iconic events of Lord of the Rings. And today we have one of those boxes, namely Gandalf in the Pelennor Fields. So what's inside of this box? There will be 6 cards combining together in one big picture, and there will be 3 set boosters. Plus, I believe there will be also scene cards and display frame, so to speak. Let's go ahead and open the box. So this is how it looks inside. And I guess this is the frame kind of thing, the easel. It has a beautiful art on one side and a place for the cards on the other side. Okay, there is a box over here. This is the box. And we have 2 separators, this one and this one. Alright, let's see what's inside the box. There we go. Three boosters, 3 set boosters. The cards, art series cards, and the real cards. So let's start with the art series cards. Let's take a look at them. They are obviously the cards that are supposed to be aligned like that. There we go. So you can build a picture if you want to have this kind of picture. And of course you can put it into this thing. Let's take a look at these cards, the real cards. They are quite the same. Oloryn's Searing Light. An instant. Each opponent exiles a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. And there is also some damage. Okay, white-red card. Sorceress Squall. Delve. Each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell pays for 1 colorless mana. Target opponent mills 9 cards, then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Very interesting card. I really like the thunderstorm here. Looks beautiful. Ramma's Echo, Ancient Shield. Legendary artifacts. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, draw a card, then create a 0/3 white wall creature token with Defender. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control with Defender gain Exalted until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each instance of Exalted among permanents you control. Interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. Courageous Resolve, an instant. Up to 1 target creature you control gains protection from each of your opponents until end of turn. Draw a card. Fateful Hour. If you have 5 or less life, you can't lose life this turn. You can't lose the game this turn, and your opponent can't win the game this turn. So this is a delay of a loss. And of course, the mythic legendary Gandalf of the Secret Fire. Look at this. This is beautiful, guys. This is amazing. 3/4. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand during an opponent turn, exile that card with 3 time counters on it instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. Then, if the exiled card does not have Suspend, it gains Suspend. And they explain what Suspend is. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter from that card. When the last is removed, play it without paying its mana cost. Nice. And Gandalf, as we can see, is white, red, and blue. Really cool. Fell Beast's Shriek. Sorcery. Each opponent chooses a creature they control, tap and go up the chosen creature. Until your next turn, these creatures attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you if able. Very interesting. Splice onto instant or sorcery. As you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may reveal this card from your hands and pay its splice cost. If you do, add this card's effect to that spell. Very, very interesting. Very mysterious cards. Okay, let's see if we can do the same with these cards. Here we go. That is how it looks so far. And let's go to the boosters, set boosters. I'm gonna start with the first booster. We start with what looks like Saruman. Let's take a look. Saruman of many colors. That is correct. So this is our Saruman. Then we have a basic land forest. Really nice looking. Banish from Adoras. Alright, so this is a Worm Tongue being thrown away from the King's Halls. Very, very cool. Bewitching Leechcrafts. Enchantment Aura. Tap enchanted creature. Okay, very, very interesting. Morgul Knife Wounds. This is obviously a wound that Frodo got. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -3/-0 and has at the beginning of your upkeep, exile this creature unless you pay 2 life. Wow. This is a dangerous enchantment, my friends. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is a spirit and counterattack or block. Alright. Golem, the Patient Plotter. Look at this Golem, guys. This Golem is amazing. Huffling Horror. Unbelievable legendary creature. And here's uncommon. When Golem Patient Plotter leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Black mana, sacrifice a creature, return Golem from a graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. Wow. Tale of Tinuviel, the Saga. Looking very, very, very beautiful. Look at this. It looks like some sort of embroidery. That's incredible. Enchantments Saga. Gift of Strands. Enchantment Aura. Flash. Enchant creature. When Gift of Strands enters the battlefield, scry 2. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Look, this is the favorite art for me in the whole setting. Look at this Gandalf, guys. This Gandalf is amazing. He is having a time of his life hanging out with the halflings. Avatar Wizard, Flash. You may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, as your ring bearer, draw a card. Okay, that's a very cool card. Mirkwood Bats. Creature Bats, 2/3, flying. Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. Horn of Gondor. This is the rare that we get in this booster. Legendary artifacts. When Horn of Gondor enters the battlefield, create 1/1 white human soldier creature token. 3. Tap. Creates X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of humans you control. Wow. Okay, so this is an artifact to hoard your board, pretty much. That's pretty cool. Oliphants. An elephant. They say an elephant here. Okay, 6/4 trample. Whenever Oliphant attacks another target creature you control, gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Mountain cycling. I have very vague idea what mountain cycling is. I will have to look it up. And we have a card from the list. This is one of the commanders. I don't remember which one, 2017 maybe, I don't know. Feast of Suns. Rare artifacts. You may pay all colors of mana, rather than pay the mana cost for the spells that you cast. Wow, that is very, very, very interesting. And it fits very nicely into the topic of Invasion, Plane Shift, and Apocalypse boxes we were opening recently. Really cool card. I'm gonna put it aside. A second booster. Second booster also starts with an art card. What is that? Let's take a look. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Okay, that is presumably Elrond over here. Very, very interesting. Then we get an incredibly beautiful basic land mountain. The lands in this set are gorgeous. Really love it. Really love it. This is a cool thing. Oh wow, we have another cool land here, which is a Shia Terrace. Adds 1 colorless mana on tap, and if you pay one mana of any color, tap it and sacrifice this card. You can search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, tap, and then shuffle. Okay, a common fancy land. Revive the Shire. Sorcery, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, create a foot token. Okay. Brandywine Farmer. 1/1. When Brandywine Farmer enters or leaves the battlefield, create a food token. Yeah, halflings are all about food, apparently. Took Reaper, halfling peasant. When Took Reaper dies, the ring tempts you. Gwaihir the Windlord, legendary creature, bird, noble. Birds can be nobles too, guys. This spell costs 2 mana less to cast as long as you have drawn 2 or more cards this turn. Flying, Vigilance, very cool for a 4/4 body. Other birds you control have Vigilance. Wow. Stern Scalding, instant, counter target creature spell with power or toughness 2 or less. In other words, if it's halfling. And it is only 1 blue mana, so this is a counter spell, counter creature kind of spell, and if it is a small creature, it only works on small creatures, and this is uncommon. You cannot pass! Instant. Destroy target creature that blocked or was blocked by a legendary creature this turn. Very, very cheap one. Lost to Legend. Another instance. Put target non-land historic permanent into its own library 4th from the top. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Okay, some advanced mechanics. Pippin's Bravery. You may sacrifice a food. If you do, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Otherwise, that creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Okay, so this is an interesting card here. Spiteful Banditry. A mythic rare, my friends, an enchantment. When Spiteful Banditry enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to each creature. Whenever 1 or more creatures your opponent controls dies, you create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay, so you kill a bunch of enemy creatures, and then every turn you can get potentially 1 treasure token. Saruman's Trickery. Another counter spell, counter target spell, Amass Orcs 1. And that means put +1/+1 counter on an army you control. It's also an orc. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black orc army creature token first. Huh, okay. And a magic minigame, Winchester Drafts. Okay, so they explain us how to play a Winchester draft. That's very nice. That's very handy. Alright, let's move forward with the third and the last set booster. We start with an art card as usual. So this is... And this one also has a rune over here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is Pelennor Gardener. Okay. Ooh, we got a fancy land. This is the Old Forest on the border of Buckland. A very cool land. Let's put it here. Another Oliphant. We already had one. Mirkwood Spider with Death Touch. Okay. Mirkwood Bats. We already had one over here. That was fancy looking. Ithilian Kingfisher. A creature bird with flying. Shire Sheriff. Halfling Soldier with Vigilance. Butterbur, Bree Innkeeper. Okay, Human Peasant 3/3. Rosy Cotton of South Lane. Isn't that the same Rosy Cotton that was supposed to be marrying Mr. Samwise Genji? I think it is her. Okay. Peregrine Took, Halfling Citizen. All about food tokens. Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant, Human Soldier. When Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant enters the battlefield, amass Orcs 1. Creature tokens you control have Death Touch. Okay, very interesting. A second Horn of Gondor. They really want us to have one, and they gave us 2. Another Peregrine Took. we literally just got one that was not foil, and we got another one that is foil. And another list card, Reaper of Sheldred from New Phyrexia. Unbelievable creature, horror infects. This creature deals damage to creatures in form of -1/-1 counters, and to players in form of poison counters. Unbelievable. Whenever a creature deals damage to Reaper of Sheldred, that source controller gets a poison counter. Unbelievable. 2 cards from the list. Alright, my friends, this set looks quite cool. It was not that many cards as anticipated, because it is just 3 set boosters, and set boosters are just 12 cards in this set, as they tell us here. Not even 14 as play boosters. So we got a bunch of lands. We got 2 fancy lands, full art kind of lands over here. A forest, a mountain, and a Shire Terrace. Very cool lands. We got 2 cards from the list. Feast of Suns and Reaper of Sheldred. Have no idea if those are valuable or not. I will check it. And then we got a bunch of cool looking cards. Either foil or full size. 1, 2, 3 full size cards, and 3 foil cards. Actually, it is even 4 full size and 2 foils. Okay. And of course, we got 2 rares and 1 mythic rare. 2 rares we got are both Horns of Gondor, and the mythic rare is Spiteful Banditry. Alright, couple of words in the conclusion. So the only reason I got this box, ridiculously expensive box, based on the contents, is because this box was on a discount on a huge American retailer website. So I couldn't stop myself from purchasing it. I think this is quite good gifts. So if you can find them cheaply, it is a really nice gift, especially to people who know something about Lord of the Rings. The quality of the cards, I think, is really, really, really cool. I did not anticipate Lord of the Rings Tales of the Middle-earth to be that good looking. And I think this was the first product from this set that I have opened. So yeah, I think it's a really cool set. I will be interested into looking into more of the products, and I'm pretty sure I have some pre-release boxes. But yes, that is pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this set? What do you think of this box? Do you like this kind of showcase frames, holiday season scene boxes? What is your attitude to them? Are you gonna use the cards? Actually, we got 2 mythic rares and much more rares than I mentioned. We got all these, but they are kind of part of an installation now. And that will be all for today, my friends. I will see you guys in the next video. Max is out. Take care. Bye.